So depending on that type of God, very all-pervasive. So when the individual is tired of these local gods, what are these secular gods? What is today's world full of secular gods? Money, position, power, everything. Are you getting that? Secular gods. As children, when you are growing up, you are forced to, have this, have this, have this, have this. And then your devotion also is complete. Understand? Listen to the language. What is the language of devotion? Archanam, Vandanam, Harehe, Kirtanam, Padasevanam, Sravanam. When you are devoted to God, what you are supposed to do? Think. What you are supposed to do? Listen about it. Listen about God's glory. Are you getting that? Listen about it. Listen to God's glory. If you are a devotee. Okay, then do puja, do worship, padasevana, bandhana, all these things. Now imagine. And when shall you do it? 24 hours, non-stop. Your attitude should be always like that. Now take the money as your God. What do? Sravanam. Nothing like money, Finance magazine, Financial Times. Every section there is a business, business section. In every newspaper there has to be a business section. Who is the God? The money is the God, right? And it has a huge temple. Where? Reserve Bank of India, Central Bank of any country, heavily guarded. You can't get in. God is there. Far away, worship. Billions of dollars there. Appa, you are humbled by the presence of divinity. Understand? Little grace from him, $1. Understand that point? And there are also Pandits who are financiers, economists, are the Pandits, ritualists. They shall predict about your God, what trend it will take. If you do this, you shall get the grace of the exchange. If you don't do this, you shall lose out on the exchange. What are they doing? Another hoodoo. Astrology, prediction. And you want to please your God? Make the most beautifully decorated shopping center. Place these objects to invoke your God. People will come and exchange it. Perfumes, gold, diamond, paint, jewelry, all these things are there. How will you get it? By God's grace only. So you look at the object and pray, God, money, please come to my hand. I want the pen. Oh God, please come to me. Why? So that I can have the diamond. And for that, to reach that God, what should you do? Sadhana. What is your sadhana? First standard, second standard, 10th standard, 12th standard, graduation, post-graduation, PhD, more sadhana, more God. Specialized places, Harvard, Yale, Oxford, Cambridge, because high priests are there, high priests of education. So sit down there, then come back with a certificate. Anything. Oh, billions of people are following him, that must be a powerful God. Who? Harvard University, why? Thousands of people. Whoever gets out of Harvard gets United Nations job. Therefore, God is near. Plenty of God comes in. So, educate, sadhana, very at. And that time, no drinks, no smoke, no girlfriend, no boyfriend. Sadhana. Because if you fail in your exams, you will not get a good job. Are you not a religious person? You understand? Same dedication. Another person says, oh, money I am not interested in. Materialist I am not. I am interested, I am a devotee of love. Prem ki pujari. I am the priest of love. Oh, I see. And who is your worshipper? Who is the object of worship? The girl or the boy. Whoever. Depends on it. Nowadays that also is gone. The boy can be boy, also boy is worshipping a boy, the girl is worshipping a girl. So, she is your God. You like a girl or a boy, she is your God. Then what do you do? Or he is your God. What do you do? Same sacrifice. To get that God of your attraction, what do? Same sacrifice. Puja thali, in the plate, everything shall be plate, offered to the God. Understand? I must find out what pleases God. If God is pleased by something, I must give that something. Why do you give gifts? To the person who is wooing during or before your marriage, your courtship time, what do? Whatever the girl wants, whatever the boy wants, take it. Why? You want the God. And your entire time is lost on that. The whole time is lost on that. Your mother, father have given you so much, but your money, 1 paisa doesn't go to your parents. Why? I'm courting my God. I'm worshipping my God. The other fellow is starving. Don't worry, he can starve. He is physically starving. I'm emotionally starving. So my starvation I have to fulfill. Are you getting that point, please? You understand the language. Self-knowledge is all-inclusive. Don't make it a religious nonsense. It is such an all-inclusive psychology. Thinking of yourself. Gross, subtle, causal, form, formless, everything included. No subject is taboo. Think for yourself. If you differentiate, divide, compartmentalize spiritual and mundane, you shall be committing the biggest crime of your life. The same nonsense, just like, understand, you worship your job as the God, your job provider is God, your husband as your lover or beloved as your God, you worship your money as your God. The person who is worshipping God, for whose sake? To get money. So who is his God? He is selling the God for the sake of money. So who is bigger God? The religious man is selling God for money. So, who is more practical? Secular person is more practical because he straight away worships money for God. Why do you worship God? All the religious establishments, what are they doing? To hold your nose, you have to pay 500 rupees. My nose, I have to hold, I have to pay. I must be nuts. My leg, my hand, my things I will stretch and I have to pay 500 rupees. Oh, you tell me how to stretch it. Ah, I see. Very good. Now don't suddenly therefore say, oh, Swamiji is laughing at all this yoga nonsense. What is there? So my mind I shall touch. You know how to touch? You don't know yourself. Don't say, I don't know my body, my nose. If you don't breathe also, I think can you die? Is there somebody should teach you how to breathe? What will happen? Who is that yogi who has lived more than 50 or 100 years? There are people practicing every nonsense, dying when they're 50-year-old. Why? One thought can drive you crazy. Yes, you can say, oh, person has all thought, but he is driving himself crazy. How do you know? He's a happy man, even if he chooses to die, it makes no difference. But don't give a sanction like that. But a person who is simply talking, never happy with himself, of course that fellow is a waste. You should have the full insight into your mind. Or else what do? Just like average person considers money as God, a man or woman as God, gold as the God, my land is my God, my job is my God. The person who is holding on to so-called exclusive God, is selling that God to convert it to money, importance, love, adoration, everything. That is why, tired of selling God, you come to gold. Tired of selling gold, you go to God. People alternate between obsessions. Obsessions with spirituality, obsession with secular pleasures. Doesn't solve the problem. Why? I, the individuality, jumping on both the sides. Now understand yourself.